Not wanting to come across as arrogant is one of the fears that people speak about most when coaching them on public speaking. And I totally get it. It's not something that looks attractive when you see it on somebody else, and so we do everything that we can to distance ourselves from it. The problem is that in our flee from arrogance, we can end up looking barely credible. And when you sound apologetic as you're speaking, your ability to lead others and communicate effectively suffers. Oxford Dictionary defines credibility as a trait somebody has which means people believe or trust what they're saying. The good news is that there are things that you can do, credibility boosters, that especially if you're speaking to a skeptical, hostile or new audience are really effective. So here's 3 things. The first thing you can do is use quotes or external authorities. People tend to trust sources that they know or like. So if you've had any press coverage or if somebody notable has said something positive about you, make sure you say it and you own it. The second thing you can do is talk about your personal experience. Talk about some of your greatest achievements that have got you to where you are today. Chip and Dan Heath describes this as the Sinatra effect. You're demonstrating that if you've got there, then you can get anywhere. And the third thing you can do is using really specific facts or statistics or just details about your area of knowledge. It's often used as a marker of somebody's expertise. So make sure you're weaving in memorable anecdotes or really specific, vivid details to increase your credibility. And with all of this, it's worth saying that if what you're saying isn't matched by the enthusiasm or tone in your voice, there's almost no point. So make sure you practice saying some of these things out loud. If you're wanting to sound credible rather than apologetic or arrogant, make sure that as you're speaking, you're defining yourself as good as you are.